Hey, what's up, everyone? You're here with the Pick Dawgz on the pitch, soccer crew, Goran, Kirk, and Jack, and thank you for joining us. It's Saturday, it's May 24th, and this is the final weekend of the European club soccer. Apart from that, Conference League and Champions League finale that we have next week. This is the end, guys, for this season. But don't worry, we'll still be with you for like basically throughout the entire summer. We'll be doing some videos. We'll talk about something, I suppose. We won't just leave you, except Jack, who just left for some reason. Again, he just keeps leaving, Kirk. I don't know what's wrong with that boy.
He's
There he
just a
is.
boy who's happy that Tottenham won.
Yeah, Jack, are you happy?
Oh, I'm overjoyed. I'm overjoyed. Yeah, I mean the parade is literally starting right now, so I will be glancing over to that on the side. But yeah,
Parade for
more than
what?
happy. The Europa League, the Open
Finishing
Top
in
Bus.
17th?
No, look, I don't care. Finishing third, fourth does not make a difference to Tottenham Hotspur. Now we've got the monkey off our back of lifting a title. I'm hopeful it's possibly a turn of a new page or something. But yeah, just taking it. It's still kind of hard to believe, to be honest. This stuff does not happen usually.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest, it wasn't that great of a game. We thought they had what, one shot on target. That was it. And they haven't even scored a goal from a shot on target. It was a stupid goal that United score on their own, but hey, it counts. And congratulations to Tottenham for winning their first ever major trophy, if I'm not mistaken. It's a big one. They are going to the Champions League next week, while Manchester United
Next week?
are
Damn, that's
next
soon.
season. Sorry, next season. While Manchester United is garbage. I don't know. No need to say anything more. They just sucks. They just suck. Moving on, guys, to this video. We don't have a lot of games. We've been quite selective with our matchups here that we have in the video. But you're getting like 9 games that we're going to be talking about, which is going to leave a little bit more time for us to be stupid, I suppose, on the video and talk about some other stuff. Just joke around. And
No
we'll also have
joking.
some premium picks. What?
No joking.
No joking? All right,
No,
then. We'll see if you can stay serious until the end of the video.
I'm too mature to joke.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. We'll all have some premiums, I guess. Some soccer, some baseball, some NBA, if that's still going on. I think it is. What conference finals?
What the
Indiana,
helly? What the
Knicks.
helly?
Halliburton, man, the guy's playing out of his mind. Yeah, we got what 3 more series left of basketball, but that dreadful summer's coming. It's looming. But we've only got
Yeah.
baseball to
I hope
watch.
everyone watching is a Knicks fan.
Now, guys, I haven't put in the Real Madrid game, which we could mention, I guess, when we get to La Liga, since it's the last game for Ancelotti, last game for Modric at Santiago Bernabeu in La Liga. It's an end of an era in Madrid, so we might mention that game as well. But moving on to the games, well, that have absolutely no meaning, I guess, so we can do them quickly. Bologna and Genoa, Kirk, are you betting this one? You got any thoughts on this one?
Bologna to nil.
All right, Jack.
Short and sweet, I guess, from Kirk.
Well, that's my thought.
Well, yeah, there you go. I mean, you can give some insight, but it's okay. It's been a long season,
Bologna
Kirk.
is better than Genoa. Genoa suck on the road. Bologna to nil. There you go.
For me, these two teams just don't start games early, really. Genoa have been drawing at halftime 21 games this season, so you know, I think the first half draw is a great play for me. These legs are going to be pretty tired now. Last game of the season, you just want to get the season done with. As you said, Goran, the game is pretty irrelevant. I just think it's going to be a cruise from both teams, especially the first half. So give me the first half draw at plus 150. I think it's a great price.
Yeah,
Your
it's a
voice
game that
okay?
won't change.
My voice is destroyed. My voice is destroyed. I mean, I won't go into detail, but it's shouting mixed with usually what happens the day after when you drink a lot of alcohol. Is a lot of that, and
It's
the
been
voice is
4 days, buddy.
It's been 2. It was Wednesday night. What are you talking about? It's not Saturday.
No, like I said, guys, this is a game that doesn't mean absolutely anything. I mean, Bologna's already in the Europa League thanks to the Coppa Italia title they have. Genoa is safe. They are not getting relegated. So it's a game that I don't know. I probably won't be touching, but if anything, I'd go with the draw plus 3-3-5. It's just, I guess, splitting the points at the end of the season. Milan and Monza is the next one. Now, Milan heavy favorites. I mean, technically, I suppose they could still get to one of the European spots if Inter wins the Champions League and they jump to maybe what sixth place. Everything could potentially move down, Jack, and they could go to Europe. But this has been a very forgettable season for Milan. They haven't done anything, and Monza pretty much the same thing, sitting at the bottom, getting relegated. In this one, I mean, I'll take Milan to win it over 2.5 goals, minus 167.
Yeah, for me, I'm going Monza to score first. I just think, again, as you said, Milan haven't been great this season, and it's one of those situations where it's no pressure. God knows how long we're going to see Monza out of the Serie A for after this season's performance. So I think they're going to be looking to go out on a high here, or at least try and put some effort in. And I think Milan, they're going to be, I don't know. This is a season to forget, isn't it? So I think Monza come out faster here. I'm going to take the chance for them to score first, and plus 3-3-3. I think it's worth half a unit or so.
Milan to nil. Monza suck. Don't be able to do shit. I don't know how you're on Monza to score first. That being said, it will probably happen. But
Now
yeah,
you've
I
said
mean,
that, it won't happen.
see, I backed both ways now, so it's a win-win.
I mean, if
But
it's a 0-0, it's not.
no,
Now
it
I've
is
jinxed that too. I've jinxed that too. So
because I saw on your page it's
I get a push. I get pushed to 0-0.
exactly. You get the
Yeah.
little pushy. Um,
Push.
the one that your throat was pushing out. After the Tottenham win, too many drinks. Anyways, it was giving it the old pushy to come out of your stomach. But anyways, I'm on Milan to win to nil. Milan are the better team by far. The last game of the season, they still have something to play for. Give me them.
All right, before we move on to La Liga, let's just talk about for a few minutes about that Real Madrid and Sociedad game. A game, of course, that won't change anything standing wise, and Sociedad will not be getting to Europe next season. Real Madrid finishing second, but they're coming into this game with so many missing players. I mean, Vinicius Junior is out, Rudiger, Carvajal, Rodrigo, Militao, Mendy, Camavinga, Alaba, Asensio,
Camavinga.
Endrick. Jude Bellingham is out as well. He's suspended, and then of course, Kirk. There's that thing that I've been reading for the whole week now, pretty much. Modric saying goodbye to Real Madrid after the Club World Cup. Ancelotti leaving after this game, and Xabi Alonso is supposedly going to be leading Real Madrid at that Club World Cup. I don't know. Do you even have a pick for this game?
Good luck to Modric in his life. Good luck to Ancelotti. Hopefully, he does something smart with that Brazilian team. It's too much talent for them to always get booted early, or not early, but never really make an actual impact in the world scene in the last 10 years. I'd say they haven't made a final or anything. So hopefully he's smart enough to not do the same mistake he did at Madrid and play Vinny over Rodrigo. They should be putting my boy Richie up top. Then you put what's his name? You put Rodrigo up there, and then you put what's the other dude's name? That's the other Brazilian winger. Oh my god, what's his name?
Neymar.
Yeah, my boy Neymar. That's right. Yeah, Neymar. Yeah.
Is
Neymar.
the guy
That's
still
right.
playing soccer though?
Yeah, he's on
Is it
Santos.
Santos, I think.
Yeah,
But
he's
you
on
got asked
Santos.
like
Oh yeah.
yesterday, are you gonna extend your contract? And he gave a pretty like all over the place answer. I mean, the
That's
guy's got
Neymar
one
for you.
leg. That's what he's got one leg left.
And he's still the best dribbler in the world behind Jadon Sancho.
Yeah. Then
But
he's
no,
probably
I don't.
around
I have nothing about
16th or
this
something
game.
like that.
I have nothing about this game. Just
Yeah.
that I hope that I don't know. I don't really hope anything for this team.
What about you, Jack?
Don't know. The only insight I've got into this game is both teams are real. We got the Real Madrid and we got the Real Sociedad. So
look
I
at
don't
'em.
know. He's going to keep it real. They're going to keep it real. I mean, half of this Madrid team, they're probably already in Cancun.
Along with this boy, who's going to be there
Ali
soon.
in there, yeah. No, they pull off the win again tonight. But regardless,
No, I'm saying Bumboy Brunson.
Oh, Brunson, yeah. Give me both teams to score. I think. Again, it's one of those games where it's kind of meaningless. It's more of just like a cruise job. Most of the defense for Madrid is gone or out of the team. So, yeah, I think Sociedad could get a goal here.
Yeah, that's probably the way I'd be leaning towards too. I mean, maybe even over 3.5 goals. It's plus 110. Why not? It's the last game of the season. Uh, Modric saying goodbye, Ancelotti saying goodbye. I don't know who's gonna be scoring goals for Real Madrid since they're missing like half of their team. But
Arda Güler.
maybe we see some.
I wonder if they stick Modric on penalties. Imagine you get a penalty, they might stick Modric on it. Thinking about it,
Oh, yeah,
maybe Modric anytime
they probably could.
depending on the price.
The price is probably pretty good, I want to say. Let's move on to the games that matter something, I suppose. Then, Jack, we have
Finally, 12 minutes in.
Espanyol and Las Palmas. Well, there you go. Espanyol sitting above the relegation zone. Las Palmas is getting relegated, but Espanyol is far from being safe because Leganes is only 2 points behind. So they are pretty heavy favorites in this game, Jack.
They are. And I mean, it's probably horrible to be Espanyol again this season, or to be an Espanyol fan, because, you know, Barca go and win the league, potentially winning Champions League. So the best thing you can do is try and get off on a high here.
Champions League.
Barca, yeah.
What?
What's the problem?
Barca winning Champions League?
Yeah.
They are out of Champions League.
Wait, who's the final?
Inter PSG.
Oh, ignore me. Ignore me.
What the hell?
I told you, my brain is fried. Guys, if you watch this video, please forgive me. I've literally been so unwell for like the last 30 hours. Ignore
Yeah,
me.
Ron, please.
S-
Jack doesn't deserve to be on today. Give him a day off. Don't cut him. Don't fire him for today.
No, but look, again, regardless, pretty miserable season for Espanyol. It's never nice seeing your rival win anything. I think they get off on a high here. Give me Espanyol to score in both halves. They've been a really good goal scoring team at home. So I think they can get a goal here in each half.
Yeah, it's hard to bet on either of these two teams when they're playing so bad, and even Espanyol, who are better on paper, I suppose, but they're just so bad that I just can't put my money on them. I'm going to take the cards in this one. Over 4 cards, I mean, minus 109, I think this was going to get a little bit rough, especially if the result won't go Espanyol's way, and we know that they need something out of this game, Kirk.
Yeah, I'm going to take my boys, the Island boys, plus 1.5 here. I don't think Espanyol is good enough to win by 2.
Now, after the next one, then Kirk, Leganes and Valladolid. We just mentioned Leganes that they still have a good chance of staying in the league, while Valladolid has no chance of staying in the league, and they haven't had a chance in a long, long time. Do you think Leganes gets done at home?
I don't know, but I don't think they're good enough to win by 2. Same as last thing. Give me the boys out in Rayo.
I mean, Leganes is missing a few players, which definitely won't help them, but their form has been quite solid lately, Jack. Only one loss in their last 5 games, and they've given themselves a chance at staying in La Liga. I'm gonna take the over 2.5 in this one, minus 152. I'm kind of leaning towards a 2-1, something like that.
Could be. I just see Leganes leading the whole way. Yeah, I mean, you got to fight to survive at this point. So yeah, I think they come out hot. You're gonna have the home crowd behind them. That's a big positive. And the reason why I'm taking halftime, full time of Leganes here is because 16 games this season, which they conceded first, they did not win. So yeah, they need to score first, and well, let's hope they do it in the first half.
Off to the next one, Alaves and Osasuna. Now, Alaves doesn't need anything out of this game. They will be staying in the league. Osasuna, on the other hand, is fighting for that Europa League Conference League spot with Celta and Rayo Vallecano. Now, these three teams are within 1 point. And Rayo Vallecano is playing at home. Celta is playing on the road. Kirk. Osasuna is also playing on the road. They're playing pretty solid football right now. They're even on points and even on goal difference with Rayo Vallecano. But I mean, at the plus money, I'm taking Osasuna on the money line in this one.
Sorry to hear that.
Sure.
Sorry to hear that. Alaves are in good form. Osasuna I don't trust on the road. Alaves on the double chance at home. Last game of the season. In the form they're in, want to give their home fans something to look forward to next season. Nice little 3-0 thrashing against Osasuna will put a good taste in their mouth for a couple months.
That's a bold statement. Cards might also be a good bet here, Jack. We have a referee who's giving out almost 5 cards on average, 4.98. Did you look at that market for this one?
I actually more specifically looked at Osasuna cards specifically, but I think their line was over 3.5 at even money. I think it's too much on my book, at least.
Yeah.
If you can get 2.5 for anything better than like minus 130, take it. Because look, if it comes down to the late game, you got two potential situations. You got a tie game where Osasuna need to try and get a win for a European spot. It's probably going to get a bit physical. You know, Alaves, they'll likely time waste. And well, on the other side, if Osasuna are winning, they will time waste. So you're going to see yellow cards coming out. Yeah, don't mind the cards. I just think going to be a cagey game. I think Osasuna on the road, they're going to be under pressure here. Alaves are going to be loving life. Again, home crowd, they're going to try and give the fans a good send off. I'm going to take the under.
I am actually getting Osasuna over 2.5 cards at plus 120.
Take it. Take it.
Off to the next one. We just mentioned Celta a bit ago, Jack. We have Celta on the road against Getafe, who are also a team that doesn't need anything. But Celta Vigo, I mean, they don't necessarily need a win out of this one. The draw could potentially be enough, depending on the results of Rayo Vallecano and Osasuna. But a win will get them to the Europa League for next season.
Yeah, I mean, in reflection, Celta Vigo, I think you could say, despite the ups and downs in form, they've had a pretty good season. If you get Europa League, it's a good season. You're probably wanting to get Champions League, but it's been so competitive in the top five, or especially between like third and fifth all season long. It's, you know, a good season to get Europe. It's been really tough. Again, though, they're going to be looking to win just to keep that solidified. Because again, you know, if Rayo win, Osasuna win, you're dropping out of Europe. So, yeah, they need to get the win here. I think they do that.
Yeah, and I'm in agreement with you. I think that Celta Vigo just has so much to play for in this game. Kirk obviously disagrees with both of us
This
again.
is a good video, though. This is a good video. We've had a lot of contradicting. It's good when we're not unanimous because we always lose them. We always lose them.
Yeah, Kirk.
Sorry to hear you guys are both on Celta.
You're so compassionate with us, Kirk. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm just, it's showing you tough. I don't even say the word love because it's not tough love. It's just tough analysis. Let's say that. Same as last game. Getafe been playing decent. Celta on the road, just like Osasuna. I don't trust them. Getafe last game at home. Pretty simple for me.
Well, I guess we'll see. To be honest, Celta hasn't won a lot of games against Getafe on their own, but hey, this is the time to do it. And now the last game, that third team that's fighting for Europe in La Liga, we have Rayo Vallecano and Mallorca. Kirk, are you taking your island boys as well?
I don't even know what I have in this game.
Here,
You
I'll
have
help you out.
Mallorca. No, you don't. You have under.
Yeah, this is the game I didn't know what really to bet. It's a tough one, especially with how Rayo is priced. I would have gone Rayo, or Mallorca +1.5. Probably a 1 goal game. I'll take the under though. It's I don't know. It's a strange one for me. I'll take the under. No real. I just don't think either team's really just gonna go out and score 3 goals here. So under for me.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough game, definitely. Mallorca, nothing left to play for. Rayo has a lot left to play for, but I mean, I'll take Mallorca over 3 corners in this one, -141. I feel like Rayo Vallecano will be attacking for most of the game. I guess depends on the result, but I think that they will be attacking, which should leave some space open for Mallorca to get some chances and maybe some corners out of this game, Jack.
Yeah, I don't know where you got +140 from. I looked at it, I went, was that my pick? And it's +170. I'm actually looking. I'm looking on a comparison right now. There's a few books that have this +188. Kind of like Kirk
It's
said, this
prob-
one.
it's just a typo.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I just wanted to
Change
make it
it.
clear. That was all. No, don't change it. Mallorca, they've averaged the lowest goals in the first half for and against all season. They averaged 0.8 goals in their matches in the first half. And with this game being quite a tense one, you're probably going to see a pressure performance from Rayo. I think they're going to struggle a little. I think they win the game. I just don't think they come out the gates as quick as what some people expect. And for +170, maybe +180, depending on your book, I think it's a great shot to take for a unit or half a unit.
Well, we are off to the last game of this video, guys, and it's a game that probably all of us are expecting to watch maybe and enjoy because it is the DFB Pokal finale. Kirk, I'm gonna give this one to you to start with. We have Arminia Bielefeld, the team from the third division, and we have Stuttgart, the Bundesliga team. Is the DFB Pokal winner going to Europe?
I think
They
they're
are
going to
probably.
Europa League.
Europa League. So yeah, Stuttgart definitely wants a win out of this one because they haven't qualified through Bundesliga, if I'm not mistaken. And
Far from it.
as much as all of us would like to see Arminia Bielefeld going into the Europa League, I'm having a hard time seeing it, Kirk.
I'm not. It's a case of it's a final. It's 1 game. Bielefeld have been in this position. They've played better teams this season, and they've gotten results. Um, I think the line's exactly where it should be. I thought it would be a little bit. I think this is the game the bookies actually kind of understand that Bielefeld is not bad. Um, I if you were me, an uneducated person, I would put this at -370 for Stuttgart and not even think twice. But I think -240 is very realistic. I think Stuttgart does win. The only reason I didn't take Bielefeld +1.5 is they've been down in a lot of games lately, or in this tournament, and they scored to tie. But if they didn't, they'd be counted the other way. And Stuttgart is great on the counter, so they could be a garbage time goal. I think there's no way Stuttgart keeps a clean sheet here. I'm going to go both teams to score. That's my play. I'd love to see Bielefeld in the Europa League as a third-tier side. That'd be awesome. But I wouldn't say it's unlikely. I think the line's exactly where it should be.
Yeah, I think Stuttgart. I mean, There's no doubt about it. They are the better team. But I could see an early goal from Armenia here. I could see an early goal from either side, which is why I'm going to say, Jack, I really dislike your pick here, especially at the price. I don't think I've ever said that about either one of your picks, but this one, I think that I'm not sure that was worth the jacket. Minus 157 that you have.
Under 1.5 goals the first half. I mean, this is a final we are talking about.
Yeah, between
I think
Bundesliga team and a third tier team.
I agree. But you got to think, how many of these players that are playing have, number one, been in a final? The environment is very important because Armenia's form is good in this tournament, but a lot of their ties have been played at home. Now they have to go to Olympia Stadion. You see, I've seen it time and time in the FA Cup. FA Cup in England is a big one for really lower teams making runs. And it starts becoming a bit too big of a moment for players. The players think, oh, well, this may be the last time I ever play or step foot on this pitch, you know, and it becomes more about the experience rather than the match itself and the win. I think the pressure tends to show. And I think this final, I'm not saying it's going to be super low scoring, but I see it being, I don't know, a bit like rabbit in headlights, especially for the first half, just to kind of get into the groove of the game. If you're Arminia, the worst thing you can do is go down 1-0 early in this game. If you get to halftime
That's
with
the
a
best
draw,
thing they can do. That's
no,
how they've thrived.
if you can get to halftime with, well, you say that Arminia have led. I went through all these games. They have led at halftime in all 5 of their DFB Pokal games this season.
Yeah, but then they concede.
They've led at halftime in all 5 of their games. You can't disrespect
I
that.
don't think that's true.
Stuttgart, it's true. And
I don't think
Stuttgart
it's
had
true.
led in 4
Just
of
like
5
Barca's in the
DFB.
Champions League final.
No, ignore me on that one. You got to forgive me on that one. But regardless,
Also, is it not the deer in the headlights?
a rabbit in headlights, deer in headlights.
I don't think rabbit sees the headlights.
I didn't even know what he
rabbit in
said. I
headlights.
just ignore him.
No, it's a big thing in England. We have a lot of rabbits. But a deer also works. It can be used. There's a lot of those running around in England as well. Give me the under 1.5 goals in the first half. I just think this is going to be too big of a atmosphere for both sides, really.
Let me tell you
definitely
something.
will be.
Let me tell you
I've
something.
got to say, hold on one second. I've got to say as well, this is absolutely life and club changing if Arminia win this game and get Europa League. Absolutely incredible financially.
Thank you, Mr. Obvious.
The players they'll bring in. This is.
I'm not bringing in no one.
Oh, they could.
No one, because they're still a third tier team.
Yeah, no one's coming just for the Europa League to get knocked down in the first round.
You could put off some people from the division above for sure.
Oh, those are big names up there. Let me tell you.
Bigger, they're bigger.
Anyways,
what else were you gonna say, Kirk? Okay.
I don't mind Jack's pick. I just disagree with the reasoning.
Fair enough.
I don't think either team's going to sit back and defend. I just think neither team can afford to do that. Neither team has the capability to play possession soccer. If you've watched these two teams, they don't play possession soccer. That's why I think it's going to be a very open game very early. But with that being said, I haven't seen enough from either of these teams early on to be able to score 2 goals in the first half. I think it will be open enough. I just haven't seen enough finishing from these sides, especially Stuttgart. If anything, I think Stuttgart scores early. I don't think they score twice in the first half. I think once there is a goal, teams are going to settle down a little. So I actually don't mind the play.
All right, then.
You hear that,
Then
Goran?
I'll
Did you
take
hear what you
Stuttgart
just
to
said?
win.
That's Kirk. That's Kirk praising my pick whilst you're bashing
That's
me.
fine.
Crazy.
That's why. That's why it will lose.
It's not praising. It's reasoning with it.
Okay, thank you.
Now, like I said, I'm taking Stuttgart to win it over 2.5 goals plus 105.
Boring.
Now, guys, for some reason, and I have to apologize for that, I thought that the French Cup is already done, but as it turns out, it's PSG and Rennes who are playing tomorrow as well on Saturday.
Yeah, no one gives
And
a fuck.
PSG are minus 900 favorites.
Exactly.
In
No
that
one cares.
So I'll just throw in my pick. It's over 1.5 goals in the first half. It's plus 105. I'll just go with that.
If I'm doing
Uh,
anything on this game, it's live. It's in play. If it's
I'll
like
give you.
tied somehow at like 80th minute, I'll probably put something on PSG.
I'll give you one. Nuno Mendes first goal scorer.
okay then. That's it for this video, everyone. Thank you for joining us. There will be an MLS video as well, so you don't waste your time in the
Boo.
comments. I had a rough week last week, man. It was disgustingly bad. But we're gonna be bouncing back. Thank you for joining us, guys. By the time this video is up on YouTube, we will know the Serie A winner for
Inter
this
will be
season. Whether it's
champions, and I'll
Good
have
luck to both of you,
$50 in
by
my
the way. Good
pocket.
luck to both of you. May the best team win. I think you
it
have
will
to
not be
agree,
Inter.
Kirk. Napoli are 100% favorite. Playing at home is different
If you
gravy.
made yesterday's video, I would have agreed with you, but you were off in Guantanamo Bay.
I was gone.
Well, that's it, everyone. Enjoy your day. Good luck with all of your bets, and we'll see you soon.